This is a clarion call. Blow the trumpet in Zion. Sound the alarm on my holy mountain. It's time for all people to awaken from their slumber. This is a time to see clearly the signs of the times.
The Tragedy of Abductions. Did someone you know ever show up late from coming home from school, or work, or shopping? It worries you. You can't figure out why they are late. Maybe they don't answer their phone. It's a horrible feeling. Every 40 seconds, a child goes missing or is abducted in the United States. More than 840,000 children go missing every year. 12-plus-year-old children are the kidnapping victims in around 80% of all cases that include minors. Girls, from 12 to 17 years of age, are the most typical victims of abduction. 99% of sex trafficking victims are females. Every year, 600,000 people go missing in the United States. Abduction is an issue that impacts all countries globally, regardless of their level of development. It means seizing a person and keeping them in captivity. Kidnappers tend to target children they've met before, and they observe them before making a move. Unfortunately, the majority of people abducted usually end up dead. According to NamUs, missing person statistics, hundreds of thousands of minors and adults go missing each year. In most cases, the disappearances are not attributed to kidnapping, and a person is found alive and well. However, tens of thousands never come back, and the authorities are often unable to determine what happened. According to the National Institute of Justice, around 1,000 of these bodies remain unidentified after 1 year. Statistics on kidnapping and missing persons show that there's a whole host of bodies that remain anonymous for an extended period. Many abductions are by acquaintances, which makes up 27% of all child abductions. Stranger abduction is most likely to involve a firearm when compared to the other types of abduction, and is associated with sexual assault in female victims and robbery in male victims. Of course, you have family abductions and runaways. Many runaways are running from abusive homes, emotional abuse, sexual abuse, by a family member or someone who is staying with the family. Family kidnappings make up half of all reported abductions in the United States. Children under the age of 6 are most frequently targeted for family abductions, and these often occur in the midst of a bitter divorce or child custody battles between parents. So why would we kidnap our own children? This only leaves a scar upon them for life. And why do we think that live-in boyfriend or girlfriend is a person who would never harm a child? It's not their child, so why would you think that they would treat your child like they should? We assume too much today, in a world that is not godly, in a world of pornography, in a world of human trafficking, in a world where people equal money. We see fathers abusing their daughters, or other family members who may offer to watch your children. Our children should be our special treasure, and we should protect them from any possibilities. You may have to leave your children to go to work. If that is the case, then leave them where they will not be left alone with someone who may do them harm, or someone you do not know if they would do them harm. If you think that someone is being held by another without their consent, then do all that you can do to be sure. Pay attention to Amber Alerts or your local news when they tell of a missing person, and most of all, pray for them that they will be found safely. We are becoming more and more a lawless society, and we know that much of the lawlessness begins with the breakdown of the family. If you need to get away from a spouse who may do you or your children harm, then go to a shelter or a family counselor. But do not kidnap your own children and run, especially across state lines. God will help you if you seek Him. He will make the way where there seems to be no way. But abducting your own children will only give you more problems and hurt your children for life.